Yo, what's good, people? How y'all doing?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Raw is Law. It feels so good to be able to say a name.
Right. Instead of just stumbling all over, don't know what to
We we used to be literally be starting up. Welcome back to this shit. Like we ain't even care to be
do.
here.
What's been up?
Not a damn thing. Look, outside of fucking dealing with all this damn traffic because it's Black Pride this weekend in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, traffic is already just like super fucked up. And it's just like for me, it just makes you not want to do anything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I tell people, I drive for a living. Traffic is literally my life. The last thing I want to do is, you know what I'm saying, hop on fucking 85 for fucking an hour and a half just to go 10 miles up to Midtown. You know, I don't know. So yeah,
That's
it's
why that's the advantage of also living in the city and living close by everything. Like when I was in
mm,
Atlanta, I swear, like if I were to move back to Atlanta, I wouldn't move nowhere but like the Buckhead Lindbergh area. Like
mm.
I don't think I would move nowhere else because it's so convenient to everything.
Oh, so let me because the thing is like right now I'm thinking about moving now because you know my thing is just I hate moving because as a kid we moved a lot. Another story, another day. But I'm thinking about going on here and moving and I would always say no, I don't want to be in the city. I don't want to be in the city. But I have been thinking about it because my thing is walkability is becoming a factor for me. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? At this point in stage of my life, you know what I'm saying? The the less I can start my car up, the better. You know what I'm
I'm telling
saying?
y'all,
So
I've been living where I live at. I haven't even. I didn't. I never planned on going this long without a car. Like I never. It's been. I haven't had a car since 2019, and I
mm,
just. It's because of where I live. It just. Even if I did have a car, I would probably. I would probably go weeks without even getting in my car if I did have a car.
listen, I mean it's yeah, like again, just the act of like jumping in the whip, driving every fucking way, yo, that shit people don't understand. It
The
wears you
parking and all
down.
that stuff.
Oh, don't even get me started on that scam. But
Speaking
anyway,
of
we
speaking of driving, so don't judge me, y'all. But I let my I got my driver's license. When was that? Tuesday.
uh
So I hadn't had a driver's license since oh 2013.
wait a minute, hold on. I got a question for you. You had a car in 2019,
Mm-hmm.
but you didn't have a license.
Here's the deal. So in Texas, so here's why I was like, fuck it. I wasn't worried about getting a license. This is gonna sound really bad. And just I was just young and irresponsible. So in Texas, you can still get car insurance without having a license. Yes. So I mean, in Texas you can buy a car without having a driver's license.
Yo, but but you know what? That's why people, Texas, whenever I would have to drive through Texas, I tell people all the time about Texas, as far as drivers are concerned. People in Texas are not bad drivers. I will say that. They're aggressive drivers. If you scared to merge, if you scared to jump in that lane, you might not want to drive in Texas. They will run over you.
In them
Like
big ass trucks going
everybody
80
in a
miles per
truck.
hour.
You know what I'm saying? You got a fucking white woman named Sparkle with a motherfucking Stanley Cup in one hand and a fucking F4, F250 wheel in the other. That woman goes, you know she live in Sugarland. That woman will run the fuck over you.
But what I'm gonna say about my experience at the so yeah, that's why I went so long without having a license because I mean life carried on.
Mm.
It don't skip a beat. You know, you can't go get license get insurance with like State Farm or anything like that. But Texas have places where you can go get insurance because it was so many uninsured drivers in Texas, so they had to do something to like get people to be able to get insurance. So they was like anybody can go get insurance on a car. Like you
El,
don't need
El Zappa, El Zappa, no insurance.
all that stuff. But so I was down there because now this is the first time I feel like, okay, I kind of want a car again.
Mm.
So I went down there to get my license. And I went in May to take the written part. And then you gotta come back or whatever and take the driving part or whatever. And so the you gotta set an appointment for everything. The appointments be like 3 to 4 months out. Like I set the appointment in May, the appointment was in August.
Damn.
So they told me when I took the written part that you have to do this within 90 days. So I go home, I get online. The closest appointment was over 90 days. So I figured they're gonna make an exception, right? Because
Okay.
there's no open appointments until after the 90 days. And so they was like, I got up there, they was like, well, no, this is expired now. Da 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 da. You gotta do this all over again. I'm thinking to myself, and just so rude. And I'm thinking to myself, this is why everybody knows, trust me, I'm not conservative of anything, but this is why a lot of them be so quick to be with shutting government stuff down. Because
Mm.
when you go to these places, they're really not of any help. Like the post
At all.
office. Like the
And,
post office.
and
You go to the
listen,
post office, you just met with some lady.
with a
I'll be
27
honest, probably some
wig,
old black lady
she
with a
has a
fucking
27 wig
attitude.
on.
Huh?
She has a 27-piece wig on.
Yes.
Her name is Cheryl.
She's
She
been
got
there
the
27 years.
she got the carpet tunnel thing on her wrist, and she is rude as fuck. Because
Listen,
Miss Cheryl knows she's not gonna get fired. That's what it is.
yes, they post all those rules, signages and stuff in the building. Like it's
Super passive aggressive.
just so crazy and just it's just that's just what I want to talk about. Like government dealing with government offices in person. Like and
They're
then
all like that. Cause the DMV is notorious for it. Like you
you
said, the
have
post office.
you have customer service in your title. Like I told her, I was like, I know you can't do anything about this, but I'm gonna let you know what happened or whatever. And then when I got done, she was like, well, it seems like you mad at me. I was like, girl, I'm just venting. And that's part of your job as a customer service person is to listen to customers vent. I mean,
But,
customer service is in your fucking title.
but you know what's so crazy? When you think about it, think about all those jobs like that in them sectors, whatever you want to call them.
Mhm.
When the last time you ever heard any of them getting fired because they gave poor customer service? You never hear about that. They always get fired for some shit like, stealing something. I don't know. But I'm
That's
just
the
saying,
problem.
they never get disciplined for how they handle the general public. Them motherfuckers at the DMV, they dare you to jump stupid with them. They will close that window in front of your face and won't give a fuck. Like, it's
And that's
just
why I be like, man, bro, y'all don't know who y'all
you
talking to in here.
when you go, you have to like just do breathing exercise the whole time almost, because you feel your temperature jumping up, but if
Because
you
see,
if
here's
you
the
get
deal.
stupid with
Because
them,
see, because see, here's the deal. I know I'm gonna piss you off to the point to where you gonna I'm gonna get the best of you because I know that I have a way with words. And I'm gonna talk to you real dirty and real nasty without raising my voice or cursing at you.
yo, let me tell you something.
And there's nothing that you're gonna be able to do but sit there and take it.
In the South, nice nasty is something you just kind of have to pick up on. Like, it's so southern. Because see, up north they get real cut and dry and curt. Down here, it's real cut you with a smile. You know what I'm saying? That,
So
that,
you can't say that I'm being disruptive. You can't put me out. You can't do none of that
Mhm.
stuff. No, I'm not getting loud with you. I'm not cursing at you, but I'm getting your ass together.
Prime example of that. Did you see that clip? It was the other day. One of the tennis girls, the black tennis girl, her last name is Townsend, I
Saw that
think.
clip. Yeah, I don't follow tennis, but I saw that clip. Yeah.
When the white woman, she lost, and you are uneducated, that she went over to that white woman and handled her so beautifully with the prettiest smile on her face. Maybe you
Yes.
should learn how to take losing better. Okay, bye, and walked.
Listen,
That's
let me
how
tell
you
you
got to do
something.
it.
When I'm in person, I'm not gonna like do a lot of like loud talking you really.
Yeah.
Cause I want you to hear what I'm saying. So I'm not gonna get loud and all that stuff. I want you to hear what I'm saying. Because sometimes when you get loud, stuff can get lost. No, 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 no. I need you to hear what I'm saying. So I'm gonna
You
say it
know,
clearly and calmly.
you know what I do? The funny thing that I do when I start reading the bitch down, I stop cussing. Anybody know me? I cuss like a sailor. But for
Yeah,
some reason, when I really for me to really get in the flow, because the thing is, when people don't understand, reading a bitch, it, that don't it is a skill. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And when I get started, before I know it, I don't realize I just stop cussing. And
Yeah,
everything I say gets real, it just flows better. I don't know
it
why
does.
cuss words impede a good read to me. You know what I'm
I
saying?
want you to. I need you to understand what I'm saying. I don't need you to start getting angry or anything because I cuss you
Right.
out or something. I said a cuss word to you. No, no, no. You ain't got no
Mm-mm.
excuse to. You ain't got no excuse to do anything but just sit here and listen to this. But another thing that I was gonna bring up too
What's
is
up?
this whole Target situation. So
Mm.
Target did away with their DEI almost. It's been about a year ago, haven't it? It's been a while now.
Yeah, it's been almost a year. I want to say
Maybe
like
when
just in
Trump came into
February.
office.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah. So
So maybe a
it just
year.
felt like a year. The time been moving so slow.
And you know, a lot of companies did away with their DEI stuff. Um, a lot of companies did, but it feels like I don't know why Black people feel so slated with Target. I mean, I think I know what it is.
I'm
My
gonna take a I'm gonna take a stab at it. I'm gonna
Go
take a
ahead.
stab. Um, I believe now. Don't get it twisted. In full disclosure, I am still boycotting Target. Me myself personally, I have not been since the whole thing started. But that's I'll talk about it anyway. What I think it is that Target made a certain type of Black person feel special.
Yes,
I,
yes.
I, I
That
hate
is
to say it
hello.
like
We are here.
that.
Target. The only the only Black people that feel slated by Target are the ones that put Target on a pedestal. All the Black people that called it Target. You know, all the I'd rather spend $1 or two more than to go to Walmart. Black people. Those are the
Yes,
ones that are upset.
I because here's my thing. At first, so the reason I'm following through with the boycott is because it's just for me. We needed a tangible example of how boycotting does still work. And
Right.
Target, it is working. Whether people have people to feel about it or not, you see the effects. It is working. So that was my big thing. It wasn't, because it could have been any other store for me. But anyway, but it was but on a serious note too, them them being so loud and proud about it is what I think had people fucked up. Because you know what I'm saying? Because people felt that way about Target because it didn't have that air of racism that Walmart carries. Walmart kind of same thing with Cracker Barrel. How it just feels a little racist, but
That's what it is. I think that there is just a certain level of Black people who
yeah.
pride themselves in this need to always feel better than pretty much mostly other Black people, but
Mm.
others. And it's like it's so late.
See,
It screams I'm not used to anything. And it's just like it's those groups. You know, it's the same Black people that'll get online and debate steak temperatures. Those Blacks.
listen, it was absolutely that. And my thing is, because at first I wasn't about to fuck with it because I thought it was about Miss Tabitha. Listen, Tabitha don't bother me one way or another, but I'm not
Girl.
following no sword for Tabitha. I'm sorry. They took
Listen,
Tabitha's place.
I'm not gonna stop going to Target because I can't go there and buy a fucking cutting board in the shape of an Afro pit. Like, excuse me, I
What are we doing here?
and her stuff is still there because I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't stopped going to Target, and here's why. It's not because of any like I'm against the protests. No,
Right.
y'all just heard me say I ain't got a car, and Target is across the street from me.
Oh no!
So
In that case, Because let me tell you something. Target could be across the street from me right now. I ain't even gonna tell you no lie. I used to love to go to Target. They got the sparkling waters that I really, really quite enjoy. Their
But you know what's
store
so
brand is
funny? I
great.
only started going to Target since I've been living here without a car. I never really went to Target. I never really went to Target until really recently, since I didn't have a car the last 6 years. But
Mm,
what I'm also not doing is I'm also not online telling people that they shouldn't boycott.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, boycott. I'm only not
Hmm.
going to Target because if I had a car, I wouldn't be going to Target, and it wouldn't be
Right.
because of a boycott. Would be because I never really went to Target.
It's just here. But my thing with it is this. So the CEO is stepping down in February
Yes.
because because again they can't ignore the money that they've lost, and that DEI shit was a huge mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they doubled down on it. Trump. It was so funny because they were trying to go after an audience that never fucked with them. Them fucking America, fuck yeah, white people, they still don't go to Target. They go to Walmart. That's just not their thing.
If they go there, bitch, they go to Family Dollar, Dollar General.
Family fucking, the Dollar General, you know what I'm saying?
But
Trish
I ain't gonna hold you
Ann.
though, because when I did have a car, that is absolutely where I got my toiletries from because
Yo, but
it's
like,
way
no, but
cheaper than Walmart too. Dollar
But
General is.
fucking Trish Ann and Brad Allen and motherfucking Opie and all them will walk barefoot in the Dollar General right now. But my question about Target is this:
Mhm.
since the CEO is stepping down, what happens when they pull the okie doke and make a black woman the CEO? Then what happens? Are y'all now at that point? Is it gonna be well? Now we can go because it's a black woman. Like is it
I
gonna
don't
be that
know.
thing? Like what?
We'll see what who is this? Who what's the man that's trying to take credit for the boycott? Giselle Bryant ex-husband.
Wait, what? Oh,
Jamal
the
Bryant.
preacher?
Pastor Jamal Bryant.
Oh, the one that can't stop cheating.
Yeah, him. But you know
Oh,
what? Hold on. To his credit, people love to say that man cheating, but he's he was a single man through most of that.
oh, so he just got married.
Yeah, he just got married not too long ago. But when he was in between wives, I mean, he was probably fucking a lot of women, but at the end of the day, he was single. He was just it just looked
Listen,
bad because he was a pastor.
I keep telling people if you try to get to the ass, join the ministry. Especially if you straight. Women love to fuck pastors. I don't know what it is. Women love fucking pastors.
Power.
Yeah. Come on, Greenleaf. Look,
That's all it is.
speaking of brands fucking up, I know we didn't have this on the docket, but I know you saw it. Cracker Barrel.
But, oh yeah, I saw that bullshit.
Listen, I as a Cracker Barrel truth of myself, because let me tell you something. Them pancakes, them the best chain restaurant pancakes you gonna get. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. They still pouring them things on a griddle. There's not microwaving them motherfuckers.
Uh,
Them pancakes are worth the trip. That grandma sampler, that bitch slaps. Like Cracker Barrel, the food is good and it's cheap.
I ain't been
But
since the '90s.
listen, but it was just the way they changed it. Somebody broke it down. I saw a TikTok where dude broke it down about how all of these restaurants, if you notice it, the decor, the outside fixtures, the building itself, the brand logos, they're all becoming very utilitarian and very minimalist.
So they
And
can
he's
resell it.
yeah, and when he said it was like, damn, that makes hella sense. Because when you look at it, not Walmart's, McDonald's. Back in the day, you would see a McDonald's. A McDonald's looked like a fucking Happy Meal in building
Happy
form.
Meal box.
You walk up to any McDonald's right now, them hoes all they look like fucking closets in Starbucks.
And see,
Like,
that's an eyesore too. To like, it's a part of my neighborhood in Fort Worth that has like an old Pizza Hut. It's an old Taco Bell and an old some other thing, and it looks very distinct. But it has other something else is in there now. But it still
mhm.
just looks like the like. there's a Williams Chicken inside the old Pizza Hut, and it just, even though it just looks, it's an eyesore to me. Like that's supposed to be a Pizza Hut or nothing else.
Right.
And I think that kind of like brings the property value down, if you ask me.
You know who I think was the worst that nobody ever talks about it?
What's
Fucking
that?
Chipotle. Chipotle sells Mexican food. That shit literally looks like a Chipotle look like a big ass file cabinet that you eat
It
in.
looked like a prison cafeteria.
It,
It
it
like a jail
really
cafeteria.
do. And stop carrying y'all ass up in them Chipotle's with that extra meat. I only see disputes about extra meat at Chipotle at the black Chipotle's, the Chipotle's that are
You
close
know
to
what's
black
crazy
areas.
though? This might be an unpopular opinion, but one scoop of meat at Chipotle is plenty.
It's fine.
It's
It's enough.
enough. It's
It's
enough.
enough. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about it's because the Chipotle down the street from me. You know, I live in a predominantly black neighborhood, so the
Uh-huh.
Chipotle down the street from me is a black Chipotle. And I swear to God, I was in there yesterday,
They
and
always in an argument over meat.
it's always a woman in there with some stretch pants and a fucking and a waist cincher on, with her hands in her pockets, leaning all over the thing. Get into the scoop. I need another scoop of meat. How much? How much? Every time, like nigga. Like, oh God, I don't know. That just jumped on my spirit real quick. But
Listen, look,
um, so since I'm already riled up and aggravated, let me just go ahead and talk about this nigga now. So about what, a week or two at this point ago,
Mhm.
Lil Nas X, y'all favorite niece. Listen, if you have been following me on socials for the last couple of years, and all my podcast iterations, everyone knows my feelings about that young man. I've never been here for him. My thing is, cute kid. I just feel like he has absolutely nothing to bring. There is no artistic merit to anything he does. All he does is literally deal in just shock, and that is boring. And so if you don't know what I'm talking about, he basically got arrested for walking down the street. He had his little panties on and his
So he
boots.
got arrested for a assault on a police officer when he was trying to get arrest when they were trying to arrest him. But go ahead, he was walking down the street. That's what led up to it.
The video of him walking, like, first of all, if you've been paying attention to his post or whatnot in the last couple of months, they all have been giving coke. Like when he went to the hospital for his half his face is paralyzed and shit like that. I looked at him like, he ain't nothing. That wasn't nothing. But he got one nostril clogged up. He tried to go in the other, and the other one just shut down. The boy on drugs. He doing drugs, but he young, he rich, he out there in LA. It is what it is. But it's the way that y'all get so. Why do y'all get so prickly about this young man whose music you don't even listen to? Y'all don't
It's
even listen to that music.
so let me go. It's very performative when it comes to Lil Nas X. I, you know, whether this was a stunt or whatever, I just hope that he gets better or whatever, and he got some people around him or whatever. But here's the thing: to me, I thought it was funny. Me personally, um, I I just don't. I mean, this is life. I mean, he's young. I mean, he like
Yeah.
the things you just said. He's young. He's rich, and he has access.
Mhm.
He's bound to like fuck up. This is his. This is just his story, I guess. But
Right.
all this, you can still like feel sorry for him and hope that he does better and things like that without having to task me to do something. Like, don't
What do you
like
want me to do?
all the people that got online and for some reason was bashing black gay men for this. That was just so crazy to me. I don't have any kids. I don't have any children.
Right.
So
My son not pumping down the street no draws. You know what I'm saying? Side note, I do commend him for wearing a white pair. Do you know how confident you got to be to wear white draws as a gay
that
man?
let me know I love a white panty. But listen,
Listen,
you
that
also
whole
that's one way I kind of figure out that it was a stunt because them white draws was clean. If he was really having an episode, he would have sat down on something. He would have fell or something. Them draws was too clean and too white. And I just thought it was funny. Like I say, I hope he gets better and everything like that. And people keep talking about and another thing everybody is saying is that, oh, he's hanging around these white gays. Like, where y'all getting this from?
They're assuming because he out there in LA, and typically the LA blacks is what they do. I mean, California black men don't date each other, but it is what it is. But it's a
And I
wild
know about
assumption.
Lil Nas X and his circle is black.
And then that's the other thing. It was so backwards. You know, he's out there with the white gays doing the Tina and walking down the street in panties, but somehow that became our fault.
It did. Like everybody was like,
how did y'all make it there?
that was weird to me. That was
It's because
so weird to me.
you black punks are so mean and you're driving everybody over to the white gays. And when they get on drugs, they're like, what the fuck? What are y'all talking about?
Dude.
I ain't do nothing to that boy. Fuck. And my thing, and again, you want to help him, like, again, stream the music. I guarantee you I ain't gonna stream that fucking music because I don't hear you. I have not heard that boy's music outside of, I don't know, someone's video on social media ever. I've never heard Lil Nas music out here in the wild. Ever.
It's just so, yeah, it's just other people out there like y'all can saying like it's just I feel
There's
like I
so
say
many
I
other
still
gay
think this is
artists y'all could be out here really, really supporting that, and that's always been my thing with him. It ain't never been about him being filmed, even though I think that is a
mind him.
performance.
I don't mind him being here, but stop acting like this dude puts like this masterful work of art. Like this is not what that he doesn't do that.
No, he literally just out here.
He's a male. He's a gay male Ice Spice.
That is the perfect description. The perfect description. There's literally no purpose for you here. You don't give anything. You just here. You know what I'm saying? It
But
is just like,
whatever.
but you know, I mean, yeah, shout out to him. You know, get better. You know, nice draws, nephew. Just do better. Just do better,
Keep
man.
going, babe. Keep going. When I tell you that took me out, and I'm gonna be saying that forever now.
What
Keep
the?
going, babe. When he took that man in that car.
Oh my God. But so since we on there with the gays, okay. So Snoop, I'm gonna make this real quick because I promise you I don't have a lot to say about this. Basically, Snoop Dogg took his grandchild to go see a new Toy Story movie. Which, why is there even a new Toy Story movie in 2025? Like, we got to learn how to let shit go. But anyway, took his grandkid to go see this Toy Story movie. In the movie, an animated film, might I add, just keep an animated film. None of these people are real. In this animated movie, there is a lesbian couple that shows up on screen from what everyone's saying, literally 3 seconds. There are 3 seconds of animated lesbian on a movie screen, and Snoop Doggy Dogg had a meltdown about how I might have to do it. Let me see if I can do it in his voice. But I'm saying though, how I'm explaining this to my grandson.
His grandson asked him about it. And I'm like, all you had to do was say, no, his grandson asked him, how can two ladies have a baby? And all you had to do was say was the baby is adopted. That's it.
It's so simple, it's complicated.
That's it.
Like, for me, in my mind, you know, and again, I'm not the brightest bulb in the ship, but in my mind, I would think it would be more difficult to explain your career to your grandchild. You know what I'm saying? I mean, granddad, why was you on trial for murder? And you know, back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Who is this boy that looked just like you, but grandma said you can't claim him because if you do, he's gonna leave again. You know,
Just
like
say the baby's adopted. But you know, I'm gonna be. I don't have much to say about this because people like that and like straight people that have things to say like that and all this stuff. I don't really give a fuck because I'm still gonna live my life. So I don't really. It doesn't really faze me any. Like, I don't give a fuck about what you're doing with your little bastard ass kids. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care. And it's just and again, why do you? That's the thing. Why do you care this much? Because again, I promise to God, I could see if let me put it like this. I could see if Kirk Franklin said that. It would still be stupid. But
Yeah.
this has been a month, this has been a person who has moved with Jesus since we've known
Uh-huh.
him.
Uh-huh.
Fam, you used to produce porn. You used to produce porn. I promise you, you have seen lesbians in more clear context than on that screen. Why are you acting so like what is this? You know what I'm saying? But Snoop be grifting. That's the thing really I
Oh
want to say.
yeah.
His thing is
Definitely.
Snoop changes his grift with the times. I think that's the reason he's been away. One of the reasons he's been able to be around so long. He
Yeah.
has changed his grift with the times. You know what I'm saying? He was on that fuck Trump shit and all that kind of stuff like that. But slowly and surely, he snuck in there and DJ'd that party, gave y'all some bullshit about it, and y'all keep y'all let him live. You know what I'm saying? Like Snoop, I see him for what he is.
Fuck him. Speaking of grifters, did you hear about August Alsina hosting a Pride event?
Oh, oh. I'm gonna
And
just
my
say
thing is this.
I'm gonna just say this, and I know
Go ahead.
somebody might jump on my head for it. I don't give a fuck. I can't stand a fake gay bitch. I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
stand a
Listen,
fake gay bitch.
because my thing is this, why are you getting booked for Pride events with your, I guess this dude that people have been asking is your boyfriend, but you won't confirm or deny it. And you won't confirm or deny if you're gay or not, but you're hosting a Pride event. Like, that's just so whack to me. It's
And
just
no,
whack. I just wanted to bring that up.
and this is also too what irritates me about a certain type of gay. You know what I'm saying? The only reason y'all booking August Alsina is because he has that look you motherfuckers like so fucking much. Because what could you possibly be booking August Alsina for in 2025? What he gonna do? He gonna come out there and sing one verse, I love this shit, talk about Jada Pinkett, and then be fake gay. Like what could he possibly do? What are we doing here?
I can't even think of. I had forgot anybody, well, any of his songs. I had
That's
forgot.
literally,
I
and the
remember.
only reason I know that song is because he's from New Orleans and niggas was down there trying to really big him up and all that kind of stuff like that. But
Mhm.
people asking him and I feel like some of the answers were trolls, but still, y'all gonna kiss or something like that. And his response was something to the effect of that's not that type of party or some shit like that.
Yeah, he tried to make
Nigga,
it
it's
sound like kissing
pride.
his corn. I'm like, well, bitch, y'all gonna do something for
What
I
you
mean,
what you bringing
what
this
y'all
nigga
gonna do
for?
then? What are we coming for? Y'all gonna fuck on stage? What's gonna happen?
Listen, that could, for me, that could be the only possible reason for y'all being there. You know what I'm saying? Because again, August Alsina, nigga, you'll do better booking Jay Holiday. You'll do better fucking book. At least he'll have two songs to sing. You'll do better booking fucking what other washed up R&B nigga could they fucking get on that damn stage?
It's a lot. Listen, it's a lot. Go to the list.
You get Sammy on the stage. What's Sammy doing these days? Fuck. get,
He probably too
get
homophobic to come.
Try to get mindless behavior out there. Fuck like nigga. I don't know.
It's a
Fucking
lot.
August
Especially
LC.
spectacular in them.
Yo, yo, that video of him fucking winding up in them red fucking
In
panties.
the red panties. That was hilarious. But what everybody laughed at that, but niggas used to dance like that.
And it was always the same type of nigga. Light
That's the gag
skin,
though. That's the
fucking
gag. Niggas used to dance like that.
with that no for real. See, and what songs would they used to start doing that shit off of? It was like Usher. They start doing that shit off Usher songs. Marcus Houston. Let Naked come on. Naked used to come
Oh
on and
yeah.
goddamn all the fucking Kappas with the box fucking process. They be out there fucking winding up on each other. We used to have way back in the day. I'm telling my age here. There was a restaurant called Chicago's where all the frats used to have their little frat parties or whatnot.
Uh-huh.
And so the Kappas, I never get, I went to one of the Kappa ones. And it was all the girls were standing on the wall. It was so funny. And one of the girls like, what's going on? Like, and then I look, it's literally all the niggas in the club dancing like that, and they all dancing by themselves with each other. It's a nigga with his hand on his head doing the wind up, and like all the girls on the wall, like just waiting for one of them to dance
Like,
with them. And they just, and I'm looking at them like, oh baby, you just don't know what you
this is
do.
a right.
You
This
don't
is
know
a
where you
fraternity
at right
party. They not even thinking about you right now.
now. Hey, these niggas is cruising. That's what the fuck they
You
do.
know, but speaking of, it is Pride weekend in ATL. What you doing this weekend? Even though they say it was a dude that tweeted that it's people over 40 shouldn't participate in Pride.
No, and they've been skull dragging this boy for the last 24 hours. Oh my!
My thing is this: there is something to do. It all depends. It's all about where you go and who you hang around with. Because when I go to Pride events and when I go to stuff out of town and stuff, I don't see 20-something-year-olds at the places I be at.
So I'm gonna say this. So what he said, I don't have the exact tweet in front of me, but what he said could have been interpreted two different ways. So when I first read it without seeing anyone's reaction, the what I took it as is, why are you of a particular age in here with us 25-year-olds? If it was meant that way, that point I personally do agree with.
Okay.
Because me myself, I don't go a lot of places because I, and again, this is no slight to the baby age, you know what I'm saying? I was that age at 1.2 and all that kind of stuff, good, whatever. But I don't want to be in a social setting with people that much younger than me for that long. And
Right.
being in the black gay community, even though it's big here in Atlanta, overall, it's not that many of us. So what ends up happening is there's no demarcation between the generations, between the ages. So we all get piled up into the same events. And I also think that's where a lot of the friction happens too, because you know what I'm saying? You got the kink girls in here with the house girls in here with the ballroom girls in here with the old girls in here with the young gays that like to fight. So, but
Yeah.
but but if you read what he said the other way, the way that everybody else seems to be taking it, yeah, that was some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's this Peter Pan complex that young gays tend to have.
And somebody tweeted was like, uh 40 is okay to go to Pride because y'all be dying at 20. Well, I said
Ooh.
I was like, okay. But
Oh
it
God.
is crazy though, because it is a lot of young gays who I mean, not just gays, but like these young kids, period, they think 30 something is old.
I don't understand that.
And, and when I was younger, I didn't think 30 was old. Even when I was in my 20s and shit, I didn't think 30 was old.
I thought 30 and 40 was old when I was an 8-year-old. These people are 24, 25, 26 years old,
Yes.
panicking because they about to turn 30. It's like, what the fuck? Do you think that a cement truck comes and backs up and fills your asshole in and life is just over after that? Is
I
that
think
what you
what it
think
is,
happened?
I think a lot of people in this generation are not where they want to be in life or even close to where they want to be in life. And I think that's why they fear this generation is fearing like aging.
Yeah,
Because
but
and I hate to be like say this like in this way, but they be talking this shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about nothing y'all saying, calling me old, because y'all could only hope to be in my position when you're 40. The way shit going for y'all and everything, like I feel sorry for y'all, to be honest with you.
let me. I'll take it a step further. To keep y'all young ass out of our DMs looking for dick. That's but keep y'all young because here's the thing. Y'all talk all that shit. We so old, oh, you're I must be this, that. But yet and still you hitting me up because a nigga your age he on 3 blue chews and still can't get your back broke the fucking right way. So goddamn keep your motherfucking ass out of our goddamn inboxes.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
they are so young taking these blue chews and stuff, these blue chews and honey packs. Why are you 20 some years old? Yo, you shouldn't need that.
Right. Look, that's for motherfuckers around my age. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sitting up here, you stay hitting us up because the sex ain't sexing in y'all fucking age demographic. Like, let's just talk frank here. You see, look, I watches the porn and I be seeing the y'all young kids doing it, and it just looks so, it just, it never, it just never gives. Y'all, I don't know what y'all be doing, but
I think the young people porn, the people who I think will make good porn, they do solo stuff. They just play with dildos and stuff. I'm like, they don't ever feel with nobody. And the other ones who, it, it, you know,
I'm glad you.
hold
I'm
on, hold
glad
on.
you.
This has got me thinking about porn for a second. Well, so we don't. It's not talked about enough how a lot of there's a lot of failed straight male content creators and how
You
they
were
are
going right where I need. You went right where I needed you to go.
they
Thank
have
you.
like these
Thank you.
niggas be having like 20 followers with their dick out everywhere and be having trying to have an OnlyFans page, and you go to their OnlyFans page and you can see like the duration of the videos. I mean, like you have like 15-second videos, 20-second videos. Your longest video is less than a minute, and you trying to like do porn, and it's just like it's this laziness, and it's like they need
Because
pimps
you
too.
know why? I'm gonna say because women don't watch porn like that. Ain't no one women ain't out here subscribing to OnlyFans
That's
and shit
true.
like that. Not saying I understand it's some freaky sisters out here. I love y'all down. Let me tell you something. I watch some bi porn. I love you down. However, by and large, women are not the main connoisseurs of porn.
Porn.
It is men. So and again, I'm so glad you jumped off because I was literally going there. Here's what happens when these same men you talking about who only had 30 or 40 followers or whatnot, you know, they somehow some of their shit makes it over the eye side. And what we gonna do? We gonna blow it up because that's what we do over here. The porn and the porn stars are highly respected members of the gay hierarchy. Now
Uh-huh.
here's what happens, and I was because the reason I want to talk about it was because this week it's a guy. I'm not gonna say his at or anything like that because he's not a problematic dude. He just do stupid shit. But these straight men, they get they realize they get more attention from us than they ever could get from women, then they just start going out the box and doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? The person I'm talking about, he got a video because he got a fat ass. The body is everything. His wife is the one who films all the content, whatever. Cool. This motherfucker is on a Smith press, a leg press machine at the gym. He's on it in an inverted fashion, upside down, when he pushing with his heels pushing the wrong way, so the thing can drop down, so his ass can spread. So you can see how fat his ass is. And I'm like, dude, you do realize one of your toes slip, you're going to decapitate yourself.
You're done. You're done.
And it's
My thing
like,
is, you know, I just hate that they do come to the side and get attention, and it's just sometimes the laziness of their content for me. That's the thing that I'm saying.
They're,
Like,
they're very lazy, but that's why they want to do the solo stuff and all that kind of stuff like that because it don't take because what's the one y'all go up for so much?
you don't even have to do a whole bunch. My thing is with them, you don't even have to do a whole bunch of gay stuff to even. You don't got to do a whole bunch of gay and outlandish stuff to even get like gay viewers. You can make heterosexual content and still have a gay following. But what you got to do is you got to have to ignore the DMs from the weirdos. You're gonna
Mm,
have to ignore the gay men commenting under your stuff. I mean,
mm.
you got to ignore all that stuff. I mean, if you are
So,
a male content creator, you got to understand that that's gonna come with that, and a lot of them can't. You
so
don't got to reply to it. Just don't reply to it.
this is a good conversation because I'm gonna say something, and some people might say I'm wrong. As a male content creator, I don't care what you identify as. I'm speaking more so about straight ones. If you identify as a straight content creator, you're gonna be broke. Eventually, you're gonna have to start marketing the men. And it's so funny because there's so many of them who start off as straight. All the big, quote unquote, big straight content creators, they eventually start doing gay content at some point.
Yes.
So it's like for me, it's like a sliding slope. You're eventually gonna slide down into some gay shit. You're gonna
And
have
my
to.
point is like when you say start catering to men, you ain't even gotta start playing in your booty hole. You ain't gotta
No,
do all that. You
no,
just film from an angle that shows your ass while you're fucking a woman.
but
Like
what I'm
just little stuff like that will get like the gay coin. You ain't gotta do crazy outrageous stuff.
Right, because that's my whole thing. It's about how goofy they start getting. You don't
Yes.
we don't need we don't fam. We don't need to see you motherfucking swinging upside down from a crane to show you got ass. We can see it if you just but the
Just
point
show the angle or something like with your ass showing in the shot. That's all you gotta do while you fucking.
But the point I'm making is I feel like it's like to me, I feel like it's kind of like a call of the void situation where once they start getting that attention, they start wanting that attention. Because it's a couple of them on and they all on Instagram, by the way. Go to IG. You see these straight men who are somehow, some way, he always low-key showing he thick in all his videos and shit like that. He sees all his following, men because he got his comments muted and shit like that. So he knows what his following is, but
Right.
he started putting this type of content out. What I'm saying is inevitably, and it may take some longer than others, inevitably they all end up doing some such shit eventually
Right.
because they
Eventually.
want the attention. The attention is a drug for those men. Like they love to know that we are attracted to them. I've had straight men literally get mad at me when I told them that I was not attracted to them. Like it's
Yeah.
just I don't know. I feel like the attention gets to them, and eventually pushes them our way anyway. So
Yeah. I totally agree.
listen,
But you
but
got to have some go they said bull I didn't see any fights from bulldogs though.
you won't see the fights and stuff until Tuesday. They're gonna hold all the fights drop when the content drops. So the content drops around Tuesday or Wednesday. That's when the fight videos start dropping. Because notice the same thing with the red dress run. While it was happening, you ain't really we saw it only because we saw it only because we follow certain people. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Yeah.
the week after is when you just start seeing it in your algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm still seeing niggas out here in motherfucking red tutus. So yeah, give it about like a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, before next weekend, that's when you're gonna start seeing the fight videos. That's when you're gonna start seeing the content. Then that's when you're gonna start seeing the judgmental gays who wasn't even here anyway. You know, that's why I don't come. Because because oh my God, look, I am so ashamed.
Right.
Bitch, you'll be out here with a motherfucking billy club in your ass if you could have. You couldn't afford to come, bitch. Fuck, I get tired of people shitting on Atlanta with that bullshit.
That's a lot of what it is. That's a lot of what it is,
Your
to be honest
motherfucker,
with you.
your motherfucking ass ain't had no motion. You ain't had no ride. You ain't had no friends coming this damn way. So now you motherfucking ass sitting in front of the damn phone talking about something. How you? I
Well,
can gotta walk
be
around
there
and shit.
be there for Halloween. And I don't even know what I'm doing for Halloween there yet.
Listen, I look, I because I
I
have
want
look,
to do something like with a
I haven't
costume
seen
though.
him. I haven't seen him since he left. Since I didn't even see you when you left. I was like, it was so funny. I hit you up on this mother. Oh, I'm already called. Well, you had told me, but I just had forgot.
Yeah, you forgot. Because
But
bitch, we all had went out to eat like the Sunday before. But yeah, I
Huh?
left that. I don't know, that following Tuesday. I think it
Yeah,
was.
it was during the week.
Yeah, it
Cause,
was during
cause
the week.
look, I just didn't realize the last time seeing him was the last time seeing him. I'm sitting up there like, damn, you left me. But no, yeah.
Gone.
So I'm excited to see my co-host for Halloween. Look, let me tell you something.
I know.
I'm still trying to get my costume and shit together. I told y'all what I'm gonna meet, but it's just it's an
But see,
execution
I gotta
part of it.
find somewhere to go to wear the costume. So I've been looking around to find
I
like.
told you go right to the Brandon Monica costume.
I am not going there. I'm not gonna. But we are gonna go to the what's the stripper parties in the cut.
Listen, I can't wait. So,
Yeah, we're gonna go to
so
those. So I think
quick
Friday night
word
or something
about
like that.
strippers. I tell people all the time, like, well, gay strippers have come a long way in recent years since the pandemic. Because before I used to hate gay strippers, because like I swear to God, I like the go-go boys. Like, the go-go boys is always finer than the strippers.
Right.
The strip because the strippers are always a motherfucker out here, uh, what 6'4", 120 pounds with a fucking 3 foot long dick, and they going up for it. I'm like, I'm
Oh,
good.
so no, not like, because before, yes, back in the day, kind of like gay strippers used to always want to mimic like the heterosexual strippers, but it's not like that no more. It's just it's all types of gay boys doing it. Mm.
Shit, most of the straight boys, because they got to tell you about it all. I'm straight. I'm like, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Bend
Yeah,
over. I'm not trying to hear that.
at the bar we be going to, it's a box boy bar. I call them box boy bars. It's like a bar that have like box boys in it.
Yeah.
Um, they some of them dudes in there be straight.
Listen,
And they be in there getting that money. I don't see. I mean, I don't think I don't think you're straight if you can put on some panties and dance for men and gyrate on them and go to the back and do
let me
private
tell you something.
dances. I just don't. I don't know.
Anybody, I don't give a fuck who feel away about what I'm about to say. Kiss my ass. If you are in any type of adult industry, I ain't gonna say sex work because y'all sensitive about that word, but any kind of adult industry,
You got a
you
price.
you have a price. Ain't no such thing as a straight stripper. Ain't no such thing as a straight content creator. Motherfucker, you commodifying sex for a living. I come to you with the bag. What you gonna turn it down? Motherfucker, you said, nigga, I'm walking up with more money than you done made this damn week. You in here doing this shit, oh, I'm straight. I don't do that. Nigga, I ain't never had that issue in my life. Nigga, how much? What's that? Like, look, let me stop. I'm exposing my hand anyway. But anyway,
That is hilarious. But yeah, that's all. But shit.
but anyway, I think we did the Lord's work today. Y'all follow us on all the socials. I'm gonna start posting all that kind of shit and notes and everything like that because I need to
Yes, I
just
need to put that in the show notes too. Put our social media in the show notes.
Follow us. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie and say we follow back. Well, I don't either. But I talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Give us suggestions. I like questions, all the comments.
It depends on what you put on your timeline. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I will
But
follow you.
listen, you gotta be careful because like it's like you start following the motherfucker, and the next thing you know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. They posting themselves eating the motherfucker pastrami sandwich, crying. I'm like, I don't want that kind of energy and content interfacing with my nah, we good. But anyway,
Well,
y'all, we
it's
will
been
holler at
fun, y'all.
y'all next episode and be good and all the good shit.
Peace.
Bye. Oh,